Hey guys.
What's up, losers?
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah, me either.
You're my favorite
For
loser.
some reason.
What, Blueberry?
I said you're my favorite losers. If that helps.
Yes. Where you go first?
Personally, I was playing an LFG one day. I think this was back in November, maybe October, and 2020. And yeah, I was playing, just joining up random lobbies, and I joined up with, believe it must have been Bella and Sim, but I can't remember any of the other original people. But yeah, they invited me in, and yeah, that's how it started.
I think I had like almost the exact same experience, but a couple months later. And I don't remember if it was Bella or Kay, but it was one of you, I'm pretty sure. And I was just playing an LFG, and then you guys invited me to the server, so
I guess we made a good enough impression.
thankfully, yeah. What about you, Kay?
Yeah, Kay, how'd you start?
And we're asking you to answer the question.
Oh, hi, I joined.
Yeah. So Kay joined in January 3rd on Sunday
Yeah.
at 3:35 p.m.
Oh, that would be like evening my time. Oh, Trin invited me.
Oh, of all people.
Yeah, I was playing with him and Sim and Bella. No, not Bella. I hadn't met Bella. In LFG, and then I kept playing, and Bella kept missing me because she was always busy. And then we finally played, and we just became best friends. Then me and Bella have a lot of fun memories. I was like asking people for their quotes, and one time, me and Bella in the Among Us chat, we would always like type to each other, and Sim used to be like, "Oh my god, stop laughing during a meeting, guys." It was really funny. Okay, so this is also for both of you. So how did you get your mod perms in Toxicity?
I think everyone in this server everyone who is a mod or has admin power has been given them
Yeah.
as a joke.
I said, "Hey Bella, can
100%.
I be a mod?" And she said,
And
"Yeah."
yeah,
And the rest is history.
I'm pretty sure I made a
Oh,
joke about how I needed admin power to keep Sim in check, and that's about all I
it
had to
actually
do.
originated because I wanted to host a tournament. And I was like, I need admin privileges to host a tournament. And then we kind of, I don't think we ever did, no. So it was an empty promise, but I still have the admin perks,
Oh
so
no, you never did the thing.
I mean, as many perks as there are.
I just generally love like the late nights when we all stay up way past when we should, playing games and like maybe drinking a little and having a lot of fun, and then talking about how much we all love each other because it's just so like
Oh,
wholesome.
these time differences are no fun. Yeah, that's the same for me, unfortunately. Like I really do like staying up late, like playing Taboo, trying to like come up with these awful ways to like describe a common word, but you can't do it because it's just not coming to you.
Okay, this is a bit sloppy. But what's your favorite memory, or like, can you remember any funny moments that happened with me involved in them, and like Among Us or something? Taboo. I don't know.
Okay, whenever we
Uh,
play Among Us and we're partners as imposters, I just know that the game's not going to last like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, we had that
You know what I
one
mean?
game that was one first round 6 kills.
That was beautiful. I still watch that video. I revisit it.
It was an LFG though, so we don't get all the achievement points.
That's all right.
Borgus?
I just love when you're a sniper and you royally mess it up, and everyone just watches you whip out a gun and not kill anybody. Those are my favorite
I
moments.
spent so long trying to get a sniper when it kept going wrong.
I know it was either me or Sim every time he would pull
Yes,
out the
and
gun in front of
always
us.
know that it's me though. You guys are the best at knowing when it's me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Miss Blueberry, I just remember whenever she was streaming and like we would play together, I would always try and not kill her so that she would have the best like streaming content. So I'd like kill in front of her and be like, Blueberry, where are you? And like try and make it dramatic.
Ah, so dramatic.
So what did you guys play before Among Us?
All kinds of nonsense, honestly. Not much on the computer though, because I hadn't really had a computer to play games on, mostly console gaming.
You got a computer for Among Us?
Not specifically for Among Us, but to do computer gaming. But that's just it's a happy coincidence. It's a happy combination.
Okay. So Borgus, are you surprised that it was me that invited you to the server?
No, I knew it was either you or Bella.
Okay, you can answer the other thing, sorry.
I just couldn't remember which one of you, because it feels like it was so long ago now.
Do either of you guys remember the first time we played?
Not at all.
Because Borgus, I can't remember inviting you. Blueberry, do you remember any of your first times?
Not really. Like, I remember thinking, like, you're, like, so much more outspoken than I am, which I love. And I think that I am more outspoken since spending time with the people in Toxicity, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish that I was like that more before, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the first time we played mods, and it was, like, they were all rip-off names, because it was a rip-off mod. And everyone was really bad at it, and we kept venting in front of each other as soon as we were engineer. It was really chaotic.
Yeah. That was literally the first thing that we would do in Skeld, was jump into the cafeteria vent.
Yeah, I remember that. And one time,
Oh yeah.
Disconnect sniped the engineer, and they were actually the imposter, and they were so pissed about it, whoever the killer was.
I feel like that was a sim thing to do.
So what's your, like, current favorite game? Because Among Us has kind of died down a bit.
I've been jumping around. I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online right now.
Wow.
I've been jumping around a little too. I had to make a room on my computer for some software for a class, and I had to delete almost all of my, or uninstall almost all of my Steam games. So very unfortunate. But I've been playing like stuff on PS Now instead. Like I just finally started playing BioShock, and that's been really fun.
You're gonna have to throw an external hard drive on your e-girl list.
I know, right? I should.
Have you guys ever played Until Dawn?
I have not.
I have not either, but I saw it on the PlayStation library just last night, actually.
Wow.
I was not in the mood to start a scary game, though, but I think I will try it.
Blueberry, what made you inspired to become a streamer?
I like playing video games, and sometimes my friends say that I'm funny. So I thought that was a good combination.
That's so true. Your streams always have a lot of tech support, though.
Oh yeah, they need it. That's where I lack. I remember calling my friend one time because I had moved my computer and I was trying to plug the monitors back in, and I could not do it. I was plugging them in and nothing was working.
Oh no.
And he's like, let me see the back of the computer. And it turned out that I needed to plug my monitors into the graphics card, but I was having a meltdown instead.
Do you think you'll ever stream again?
Oh yes, definitely. I have a second bedroom in the new apartment that I moved into that I'm allowed to turn into like a room to stream in. So it's a work in progress, and I'm really excited to get back into it.
You heard it here first, guys. Is the apartment nice?
Oh, it's beautiful. I'll send you some pictures later, okay?
Okay, so how has lockdown like affected you in like jobs and life?
You can go first on this one, Borgus.
Oh man. At first it wasn't too bad, I don't think. And then I kind of started to get used to it. It hasn't really taken like too much of a toll on my mental health, I don't think, but I am getting pretty tired of just being in bed all day because all my classes are online, everything I do is online, and there's just like not much of a reason to get out and go do anything. So it's been a little difficult, but not the worst.
I'm finding motivation hard to find too, you know? Because, yeah, when lockdown first started, I worked at a daycare. And they shut us down, of course, because nobody could go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't... Like, I'm also one of those people that doesn't mind staying home.
Is that when you
So
did
I
your
picked up
stream?
Skyrim.
Is that when you did your stream for getting a new job by accident?
No, that was almost 8 months later.
Borgus, did you hear about that?
Oh,
I
that
don't
was
think so. What
brutal. I thought you were there, Borgus?
We were playing like Among Us or something. And I was like, "Oh, Blueberry's live. Why is she not playing?" And we tune in, and she's just filling out her CV, and she forgot to stop streaming.
I
No,
know,
I
that
do
was...
remember that. I was there.
Yes!
Oh my god.
That was a beautiful moment, honestly.
Yes.
I don't know how... Like, I knew that would happen to me, but I'm like, nah, that's never gonna happen. Like, how could you forget that you're streaming? But no, that would definitely be a me thing.
Wasn't like your address on there and everything?
Oh, hell yeah. And even, like, doing that and, like, thinking about it, like, even, like, a week later or 3 weeks later, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna live there that long.
Oh my god.
It's not that big of a deal, right?
Should have just sent some creepy mail to freak
Right?
you out.
I thought you were doing
Yeah,
it
that'd
on
been
purpose,
hilarious.
and it was like a video game. So I typed in, and it was like Canada, and I was like, this is not on purpose. And I messaged you about it.
Yeah, I was, like, super upset because of, like, obviously the situation around what I'm doing. And, like, I'm not, like, looking at anything. I'm just, like, looking at this. I'm, like, walking around, and I come back, and, like, my Discord is flooded. And I'm like, oh, God, what? Yeah.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Have you got any pets or anything?
Oh, duh. I have the most beautiful baby boy in the entire world, my dog.
The cutest puppy ever.
It's amazing.
He's actually 6 years old, but he's a baby to me.
My
Yeah.
dog is also 6, I think. Wait, no, he's old. He's like older than that. Anyway.
Okay, what's your puppy's name?
He's not a puppy, but he's called Barnaby after the Minecraft YouTuber.
Oh my god, Kay.
I love it.
Yeah, the Stampy, his dog in Minecraft, was called Barnaby, and I watched it when I was like 11. And then I named him.
I can't judge because I named my childhood cat Precious after the ring from Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god, that's
When I
amazing.
first got her, I was obsessed with like pretending to be Gollum. I was like 7, and I held her in my arms and like pet her head and did the like my precious thing. And my mom's just like, guess that's her name now.
Oh.
Okay. So now we're gonna play the this or that game. So I'll give you 2 different things, and then you have to pick which one you'd rather have. Okay. So, would you rather only ever drink tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Tea for me.
Ooh, drama. Now you have to have a fight with each other.
It's like if I had to choose only one ever, like if I said I have to prefer one, normally it'd probably be coffee. But if for the rest of my life I could only have one or the other, I could have like cold tea, I could have hot tea when my throat hurts. I could, and it still gives me some caffeine. So I'm picking tea for that reason.
Well, I'm actually making cold brew coffee in my fridge right now. So you could have cold coffee.
True. But I don't know, something about only having like a milky option just doesn't sit right with me.
And I mean, you're not specific to the kind of tea either. It could be lemon tea, it could be peppermint,
Right, exactly.
green tea, sweet
Milk tea, boba tea. Come on.
Okay, would you rather
Chai
have a
tea?
vacation or a staycation?
Oh god, at this point, a vacation.
All the way, yeah. It's kind of staycation for the past year.
Right?
Speaking of, would you rather like go to some cold place like Alaska, or would you rather go somewhere warm, like Hawaii?
This place is cold enough, so I want to go somewhere warm.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was-
the opposite. I want to go somewhere cold.
We'll
because
switch,
it's-
Borgus.
Yeah, we should.
I spent so long learning the difference between Alaska and Hawaii that I know how different they are, and it's just really upsetting.
How different are they?
Well, one of them's an island in Taboo, and one of them isn't.
Is it because you've only seen like the maps where Alaska like looks like an island?
No, I almost named my dog Alaska. Like, I love Alaska. My favorite book has Alaska in the title. But somehow in Taboo they were like an island in America, And everyone was like Hawaii, and I was like Alaska. It was really stupid of me.
Oh no, okay. Oh no.
Are you guys morning owls or night birds? Wait, other way around. But like, what do you prefer?
Oh, nighttime. I am
Yeah,
not
me
a
too.
morning person.
I can get up and be okay in the morning, but I definitely feel like I have more fun when I stay up really late.
Same. Also, I rarely get up on my own. Like, if I have to be somewhere, then I'll get up. But if it's like my own decision, then yeah, it's not gonna happen.
This is like 10 a.m. for Borgus, so.
Actually, yesterday when we were supposed to do this, it was the first time I've slept past like 9 in like a month.
Wow.
And I don't know how that happened.
That's so funny. Borgus, would you rather play board games or video games forever?
Man. Video games, because then I can play over the internet with you guys.
Okay, wait, moving on for both of you. Would you rather play only Among Us or only party games?
Only party games.
Yeah, I agree.
I would miss Among Us, but then we could just play push the button.
Oh, no.
Pretty much the same. You just a little bit more. Yeah.
Blueberry, would you rather be rich and famous or rich and unknown?
Rich and unknown. Leave me alone.
Photos or videos, guys?
That's a hard one. Oh man, I'm gonna go with videos because I feel like when you look back at, I don't have very many childhood videos just because I don't know, it wasn't as popular then to like record everything that was going on. But the few that I do have, it's just like very sweet to watch back.
Yeah, it's hard. Hard to pick.
Is there any like dream? Sorry, I went off topic of this or that. But do you guys have any dream jobs as a kid, and like have they changed to your current dream job?
Yes.
When I was a kid, for some reason, I wanted to be a lifeguard, and I have yet to be a lifeguard.
Borgus?
Your dream job was to be a lifeguard.
I know, right?
I think for the longest time as a kid, I wanted to be a vet, like a veterinarian. And
Wow.
I don't know when it changed. I think about high school because I started a medical academy and I was like all gung ho to do it. And then I just kind of realized that I didn't think I'd be quite as passionate about it as maybe I thought as a little kid. So.
No. Well, you guys are doing amazing at whatever you're doing at the minute.
Whatever it is.
That was like when I was like super little. When I became like a teenager, I knew that I could be a really good chef. And I did do really well, but it's just, it's really hard. It's just overall hard on your mental and physical health.
Being a chef?
Yeah, you gotta be a special kind of person to thrive in it, I think.
Mm-hmm. My brother tried it, and after a year he quit. And then he traveled for a year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Did
working in restaurants can be pretty tough in general.
Yeah, even just like if you want to put a blanket over it, like customer service.
Just people in general.
Yeah, be nice to those people out there. They're doing their best.
Do people tip in Canada?
Yes. Do people tip over there?
Over there.
Over there? Do people tip where you are, Borgus?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm assuming, yeah,
We get-
because
Yeah.
people.
servers get paid
Yeah, I was gonna say.
$2.15 an hour.
That's insane.
Tipping just isn't really a thing here.
Kay, do you get paid monthly?
Yeah, you get like a paid thing once a month. I mean, for the per hour, I googled it. It's, what age are you guys? Because it's different per age.
It's different,
It's different
for age.
age?
Yeah, there's under 18, 18 to 20, 21 to 24, and 25 and over.
That is so weird.
What?
So for 25 and
It's
over.
the same here no matter what.
Yeah.
In some states, I think you can start working at 15, and you would be making the same as your 30-year-old coworker if you worked at like McDonald's or whatever.
Whoa. I'll translate it. So, the minimum wage here is like I think, unless this is wrong, it's 11 American dollars
Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
per hour. Because they don't tip, so you just get it like that.
You know what the minimum wage here is, Kay?
Not much.
It's $7.25.
Oh no. That'll be like
I think it's
£4.
$10.50 here. Holy shit! It's $12.50 here. I'm so stupid. Like $10.50, like
Canadian
10 years
dollars,
ago.
or is it?
Yeah, $12.50 Canadian.
Okay. Okay, guys, would you rather have a really bad haircut or a really bad, like, hair dye?
A cut over the dye, I think. Because I've
How
had
long do I
really
have to
bad
live
hair
with it?
dye.
That's the question. Or, like, can I just re-dye it after a day?
No, you
Or
have to live like this
Well,
for
let's
a
say that
month.
you have to. Oh God. Yeah, the cut, I guess.
I don't know. I'd rather have bad hair dye because I can at least style it and make it look like it was on purpose. Probably.
Although if it's badly cut but with hair dye, it looks like it's a choice, right?
Right. Exactly. That's true.
Ah, yeah. So you could just
Like-
cut
like
it yourself
the
after you
mullet.
dye it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can answer this in really generic terms, but what's your favorite childhood memory, or like something that you still remember about being a kid?
Oh man.
In Calgary, we have the Calgary Stampede, the greatest outdoor show on earth, and that's what I really like going to. That's like my best childhood memory.
As a kid, I moved around a lot, so I didn't have one thing that I connect to really hard, like one event or anything. I don't think, but I do miss living other places, like and getting to experience other cultures because I got to do that as a kid a lot more than I do now.
Did you live outside of the States?
Yeah, I was in Germany till I was about 5, like from before I could even walk, and then I lived in Turkey for 2 years, and those are like I have my best memories in those two places in general.
You were in Germany? How have I not known this?
It's actually really sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I lived in Germany. I could be wrong on this, but I was in Northern Ireland from 0 to like 5, and then I went to Germany till I was like 9, and then I went down south of Ireland. But I just remember in Ireland they always had like people in stilts, like walking around the town in stilts, just like as pirates or whatever, and they'd be like, donate money to something, but they were just always really tall, and it was intimidating as a child.
That does sound very intimidating.
No. That's why I avoid sim.
Oh my gosh.
Did you guys have a positive experience at school?
With what?
Blueberry at school.
School.
Oh, at school. Oh
School.
God. No. Yeah, I also moved around a lot when it came to schools, so I never spent more than like 3 years at a school, I don't think.
What was your canteens like?
Uh it was all just like regular stuff. Like when I was in elementary school, we had like a really cool like lunch menu, like an actual lunch menu. But other than that, it was just like French fries and burgers and pizza, I guess.
Borgus, Blueberry, has anyone ever had like a big scandal in your school?
Oh yes. Well, how big?
Just whatever.
I mean, there's the obvious like getting caught doing things you shouldn't be doing in like the locker room or whatever.
Or like people pulling
And
like the fire
then-
alarm and you had to go outside and all the fire trucks come.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I have a good story.
I'm ready.
So
Ooh.
I actually am kind of an outlier here. In high school, I had like a great time. I went to a really small high school that you had to like apply to, and it was like pretty much were going to college early while you were taking your high school classes. So there were only 120 kids like in the whole school, 12 teachers who were all like so great. And but every day I was late. Every day, like didn't fail. I was at least 10 minutes late. So one day I already know I'm going to be late. So I'm like, well, I might as well stop and get breakfast for my teacher, right? So I stop and get breakfast. So at this point, I'm like 30 minutes late. I pull up and they're doing like a fire drill. So everyone is standing outside. Everyone, like lined up right in front of the parking lot where I have to pull in. So I pulled in and got out with my Whataburger or whatever it was for my teacher. And I mean, I'm sure they were expecting it at that point because I was always late. But I got an applause from the whole school for being late while they were in a fire drill. It was great. Time of my life, honestly.
Beautiful.
So I've had one once in primary school, which is like elementary. We were like 10, and there was this kid, and he was like not from here, and he just moved here. This was like his first week, and I think he was Polish or something, but he was here, and he like didn't get on. So we always had like two teachers. So we had like the main teacher, and then we had one that would help like certain students, like a classroom assistant person, and like he did not get on with this person. They had big scraps, and once he threw like, you know, them bricks, not actual bricks, but like out of building blocks, like little toy things, and he would throw it at them. And then this time there was a sub teacher that like he had a big fight with. I don't know what about, and he literally like opened up scissors and threw it across the room at her.
Holy shit.
And it like sliced her arm open. It was so dramatic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he like threw it across the room, and he was right behind me, so I had to duck. Well, not duck, but like it was scary. And then he got expelled.
That's horrible. It's something similar. It was in elementary school though, and I don't remember where I was living, but we were lined up to go to lunch or something, and the teacher steps out into the hallway and then turns around to talk to us, and then one of the ceiling tiles fell onto her shoulder.
Oh my god.
And like broke her her clavicle or whatever it is right there. And so all of us like 7-year-olds were just freaking out and don't know what to do. And she was gone for like a week because she had to go to the hospital.
Oh no.
It's so strange.
Okay. Final question. Is there any like weird things that have happened to you in an airplane or like at an airport, like any weird traveling stories?
Oh no.
What kind of weird things?
I have a funny story. So my last day of my internship, I was doing like a cooking internship, and the whole restaurant had like went out to the bar, and they were buying me liquor and shots and all this stuff. And I knew full well that I had to get on a plane the next day. And I was so sick. I was like a dog. I hung my head outside of the car as my grandmother drove me to the airport. And I just threw up like a dog outside of the car. And I get to the airport. Right? I get to the airport and I buy a Gatorade. And I swear to God, I chugged the whole thing and I threw it up immediately on the floor of the airport. And it looked just like I'd spilled my entire like bottle of Gatorade. Like there was nothing like to it except for Gatorade. So I just kind of like walked away from that. And I get on my plane and the missus next to me is like, oh, she must be air sick. Like this poor girl. Like, do you want some Gravol? Are you okay? She took care of me so well. And I did not have the heart to tell her I was just like super hungover or like possibly still drunk. But she was so sweet to me.
Did you not mop up the mess?
No. I walked away.
That's my favorite part. You just walked away from it.
It was like super early in the morning too, and nobody else was there, and it just looked like I dropped my Gatorade on the floor.
Okay. Well, this is really fun, but I have to go.